So in terms of width, it's stuck. It's stuck. Good morning. I'm getting married in 6 weeks. Married. We're throwing a party and exchanging rings. And so this week I am making our wedding bands. So full disclosure, I have a baby jewellery business. And by baby, I mean it is small and new. Not that it is jewellery for babies, because that seems unsafe. You can see my work here and here. So let's get started. Let's get straight into it, because I will just, I'll just go on. So let's just get right on into it. I felt like being cute today, but also the corset helps keep me warm. It's an extra layer. And also, I don't have to wear a bra with it. So win-win-win. Normally at this stage, this is where I would have a client consultation where we go through what they like, how much they work with their hands, colors of gold, that type of thing. But this time the client is me, and Thomas has given me free rein to do whatever I like. Yay! So for Tom's existing jewellery, he has this yellow gold band here. So that's the ring that he wears every day. I know that he also loves a ring that I made as a commission for someone else's wedding band, and so I can't make that again for him because he already has one with runes on it. But that kind of really worn texture in the blackened kind of 18 karat gold, that is something that he will wear. And I am considering hiding a couple of little salt and pepper diamonds kind of scattered throughout. Maybe. So let's try that. It's such a bad setup. How do people do this? How do I make this? This is great. I've got the camera in the way. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Can you eat? I normally try to draw these to scale, and I've drawn it gigantic for some reason. It feels wrong. All right, now I can't draw a circle, okay? So I'm gonna do my best. Look, that's so close. That's whatever. So this is the concept for Tom's ring. Basically, a lot of texture. We're looking for a ring that looks like it got maybe dropped in acid, buried in the Highlands of Scotland, and then discovered about 1,000 years later. Oh my god, this is my life. I set up the entire top view thing to film while I was drawing. It was in the way of that shot that entire time, and I forgot to press record. I'm getting some fresh water. Okay, I now have fresh water. I had some chocolate chip banana bread as well. Oh boy, that stuff is dangerous to have in the house. And it's my first banana bread that's worked properly, so that's nice. Thomas's ring, we have a good idea. On to my ring. Does a wedding band go behind or on top of an engagement ring? I should know that. Point is, it doesn't matter.
The reason it doesn't matter is because my engagement ring is actually a size too big, so regardless of what you're supposed to do, I need the wedding band to sit in front of it so it's a bit more secure. I tried out a bunch of designs on my iPad and landed on this combo, but also accidentally designed these hand tattoos, and now I can't stop thinking about getting them. So I also did a proper sketch of the design that I chose, but you might be able to see there are still a few maybes on there because I am super indecisive.
We have our design. We're ready to get started. I will, however, have to go and get changed because these sleeves with their nice dangly bits are super inappropriate for making jewellery with. Also, if I catch fire, I'd want to be able to get out of it really quickly, and I can't in this corset. I'll be back. Looking less cute. Or cuter, depending on what you're into. See? Oh, buddy! I'm gonna get you riled up. Riley boy. No, you can't have a treat for crying. I'm not gonna give you a treat because you cracked it at me. Do you need to go for a walk? I guess I'm taking him for a walk in my coveralls because I'm not getting out of this again. It's tool time. Elf mouth? Hmm? Definitely want that one. Oh my god, what size is his ring? Huh. What is his ring size? I didn't get his ring size. That's normally part of the client consultation. I'm just going to estimate. I'm going to guess for now. So I got my blue wax.
I should probably explain that I use the lost wax casting process of making jewellery, which means that I make the design in wax, which Google describes as a sacrificial model, which sounds metal AF, and in the end it destroys the wax and leaves behind metal in its place. So here's one I prepared earlier.
So what size is this now? This is an I.5. We want to get it down to about an N to an O. A Kit Kat's available in every country. I might look that up.
Oh no, you've got to try the Australian ones for sure. 80 countries!
I'm feeling less confident about the guessing now.
Okay, I need to warn you that my nails are going to get really messed up in this video. I hit them with the file a lot and they get a lot of metal dust under them, so just please be warned, it's just part of making jewellery.
I might leave his one there for today so that I can get his actual size. Now I have to figure out how to do my one. Where is my saw? I put it away.
Best way to confuse myself is actually put things away for once.
Oh my god, it's so itchy.
This time I'm making a mid-knuckle ring and the tube wax doesn't come in a small enough size.
Would be good if I turned it on.
So it needs to be cut from a block of wax instead.
This is my new mic, by the way. Isn't he cute? Oh yeah. Got a little hat. That's about all I have time for today. I will see you tomorrow to hopefully finish these ones up and get them off to the casters, because don't tell anyone, but I am still partway through the wedding dress, so I'm very tired. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Oh, that's too close. Anyway, this is Thomas. I had to go get a blood test this morning and I had to take blood out of both arms because the first time the vein collapsed. She also told me not to do any heavy lifting. So let's go and do some heavy filing instead. But first, I need to go get that ring size from Thomas, and he is home today, so isn't that nice? All right, gotta get changed. See? Proof. Let's go get that ring size from Thomas. It's a pocket Thomas. Hands, please. Let's try an N. It's the N.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe an N. Thanks!
Welcome.
Moment of truth of yesterday's carving, if this is going to fit now that I know Tom's ring size. What did I say it was? It was an N. Ah ha ha! Ha ha! It just needs to go up a very little bit. Video. Recording. I did it. I remembered to press record. It's like, oh god, it's...
Do I sound extra nasally in my voiceovers right now, or am I imagining it?
I'm gonna go check to see if this is comfortable on Thomas. Come on, let's go, let's go. Hello. Can I please check the comfort of this? You're so fancy.
I think that's okay.
You get used to that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Oh dear. Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's good.
What do we think? Is the bright pink and blue gradient background distracting from what's going on? I mean, it's already distracted me. I'm not telling you what I'm doing at all, which is texturing the ring using a micromotor and some files. Speaking of which, I really should file my nails because I can't stand a regular file touching them, and I really hate having these chunky files touch them.
There we go. Now onto my one. Made a little fart sound with my hands. So I want to bring this in a bit. Whoops. Whoops.
Okay, I changed the background to something darker. What do we think? Are the stars more distracting, less distracting? It's kind of whimsical. I think I like it. Oh, and here's some more filing.
So in terms of width, it's stuck. It's stuck. Ow. So it's nice and imperfect in the shape. So that's my one done. And now I have to do the really difficult part of making the one to match this one. How am I going to do that? I was kind of hoping it would have come to me by now. I think I'm gonna do the melt style. So I'm gonna do the build up and then cut away technique. What if I just get my soldering iron turned up real hot? What attachments do I have? Well, I've never used this one before. Look, it's like a teeny tiny spoon. Look at that little spoon.
So I knew there was something I was supposed to do to help the wax to stick, but I could not remember what it was.
Okay, that's not working. It's not working. What was the thing? I have to find it. Oh my god, I was searching for so long on my Instagram, found it. Serpent Rouge Jewelry. She wraps sticky tape around the thing to get the wax to sit on it. So I need sticky tape. We're getting sticky tape. We have sticky tape. This build-up This build-up method is not one that I have done before.
The sticky tape worked so well. Seriously, I learned most of what I know about jewelry from looking at other people's Instagram stories and reels. Oh, also, I have really exciting news. I now have my own computer set up because Thomas and I were sharing his computer, and I kept interfering with his Baldur's Gate time. So I am now doing all of my editing in my office on my computer, which is really, it's his old computer, and he upgraded because he needs a better computer to play Baldur's Gate. But isn't that exciting? I forgot to tell you what I was doing. I mixed the purple wax with some softer pink wax to help it flow better, and I did a bunch of filing. I edited a heap of it out because there is only so much filing you can look at.
So, it turns out I actually don't have diamonds to do this with, and you also can't buy them individually. And the other thing is, when it comes to it, I actually just kind of prefer this being plain. Putting anything else next to it kind of just takes away from it. So we've got Thomas's ring ready to go, my wedding ring ready to go, and then my bonus ring because I wanted it. And this is insane. I didn't break any of them. I don't know how to express how thrilled I am with this wedding band. It's way better than my drawing. I'm so happy with it. So I will package them up, ready to go to the casters tomorrow, and then I'll wait about a week or so for them to be cast, and then I will finish them up. But I will see you in about a week. It's been fun. It's been real nice. I'm hungry. All right, bye. I'm here at the casters, so let's see what they look like. My little baggie. Nice. Okay, so the mid-knuckle one is not going to go on. But how's that for the band? Have a look at Tom's one. So that's what it looks like when it comes out. And that's what my one looks like. All right, I gotta go. I got so much stuff to do. Okay, I'm back. It's been a couple of weeks since I have worked on this. I've been putting off finishing these, and that is because my jewelry studio turned into a sewing studio. I didn't want to do any metal work while I had the dress sitting right here because dust will get all over it. So don't worry, I tidied up. So where are we at? We popped up? I auto-corrected like my phone does. We picked up our rings. So let's just get straight into it. We got a lot to do. Let's finish this. Now, if I put this light on, it goes all, oh, it's so bright. All right, I need some water. Also, I have so much trouble saying water. Water. I never sound more Aussie than when I say water, and I hate it. All right, yeah, I need some water to put, I need some water to put this in. Okay, look, if I say water, everything else will be weirdly enunciated. So I'll be like, I need some water for this to go into. And a cup of tea. A cup of tea would be nice. Oh no, I've got drinking water here. I could just pour some of that in. I don't have to leave the room. I mean, this is warm water, and ideally it would have been cold, because the idea is to cool the metal down. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna cool it down, it's warm water. Oh my god. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, I didn't keep the sound in for this part. You are welcome. It sounds horrendous. Also, the drilling, you might notice, kind of sounds like you're at the dentist, and that's because these are dental tools, which I find absolutely horrifying, that these very powerful and dangerous tools are what gets used on our teeth.
There they are in their pre-finished state. It feels like a teensy bit sharp to me on the edges, so I will smooth that out, and I'll get into some finishing and stuff on that one. But first, it's 11 AM and I want lunch. I am a senior. We don't have any food in the house. So I have to go to the supermarket. I'm gonna go to the supermarket and go get some bread so I can make sandwiches. Also, I know that you shouldn't get groceries while you're really hungry, so let's see how many snacks I get as well. We're gonna try for only 2. I had kind of hoped to like film a little bit in there. Car park's really full, so it might be a bit busy in there. Also, I am so hungry. What snack could I get while I'm there? Oh, the smart thing would be fruit, wouldn't it? But the non-smart thing would be a pie. Okay. Okay, well, nachos aren't special, so we're having nachos. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Thomas can't have that. Cheese. Original. Yes. I'm not supposed to eat these. Oh no. I tried the Milo thing, the Milo Milky Bar. That's weird. Do you know the dark milk episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
The bitterness of the chocolate brings out the sourness in the milk.
That's the worst part of both of those things.
I don't know why I thought that it would be entertaining for you to take you grocery shopping with me. Like, it was fun for me because it didn't feel like I was alone. But also, it was really awkward filming myself in the aisles, so I kind of just pretended I was on the phone, which is somehow less embarrassing than filming yourself. I don't know why. Also, isn't Brooklyn Nine-Nine just like the coziest show in existence?
You see the significant gap there?
Sorry, I should get back to jewelry. We can catch up on Brooklyn Nine-Nine later.
Oh, look. Immediately it goes over.
But yeah, it turns out that my mid-knuckle is not a circle shape and it was not going over my finger, whereas when I made it into a oval shape, that fit totally fine. Okay, so I decided to do some texturing on this one,
Let's see what one of my Scotch-Brite brushes does.
but I edited all that out because it's really boring to watch.
All right. I feel like that's blended that quite a bit, actually. Being very matte on the outside. Ooh, no, let's have a look at what the Scotch-Brite does to this. But also, we're gonna burn the white gold one. Get the blowtorch out.
I am realizing there is a lot of voiceover in this. I really should have prepared something.
That Scotch-Brite actually worked an absolute treat. It's not the normal one I use. I normally use a grey one, and that's a green one that I found in my drawer the other day, so it was the first time I've tried it. Take a look at the difference between the matte of the ring I've just done next to the engagement ring. Isn't that nuts? The matte is very cool. So I might actually do it to this other one as well. So I'll give that a go, and then we'll start burning the other one. I promise the blowtorch is coming. It's a tiny blowtorch. It's from Aldi. That's really nice. I love that. I am absolutely in love with the matte look. All right, let's go for it. Let's matte up my engagement ring. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, that is so exciting. That's a matte engagement ring. Oh, it looks so much more like what I wanted it to look like. Oh, don't tell Thomas that. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. I love the flat matte look. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna rinse these ones because they've all got a little bit of dust on them. And then I'm going to try on my new set. I'm not gonna show you yet though. That's gonna be part of the reveal. I showed the engagement ring to Thomas and he was like, that's how it was supposed to look. So yay, everybody's happy. That is, I confirmed, that is what he originally requested when he got this ring made. So that's exciting. That was terrifying. It's pretty scary to mess around with something like my own engagement ring. But now it is time for me to clean up the kitchen a little bit so that I can do some blowtorching. We're finally at it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Blowtorch time. Okay, we're back. I have my safety glasses. I have my mask. I have my mad scientist hair. All right, are you ready? Are you ready to see the blowtorch? Are you ready for blowtorch reveal? That's it. That's the blowtorch. It's so little. Let's do it. Actually, first I have to fill it up. And we have to put the fan on so you're not gonna be able to hear me. This has lasted me my entire jewelry business life. Because I avoid soldering as much as possible. I just like working with the wax. I just find it more fun. So let's get to it. This should not take long at all. Mask. This time we're remembering.
I sounded a little bit overexcited there. Not so much about using fire, but mostly just because I think the project was wrapping up soon and I was really excited to be finished. I don't want to explain what I'm doing here, so I'm not going to. And I think this is probably a good time to remind you guys that this is not a tutorial. Those chemicals might be dangerous. Just don't worry about it. But I will say that if you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh, that looks so easy, I could do that. You are correct. You could definitely do this. I guarantee you that in your local area, there is an independent jeweler who runs little workshops who will show you how to do this and make your own wedding bands. They will have all of the tools that you need and it'll be fun. So yes, go do it, definitely.
So that's it. That's the video. Do stick around though, because I do have some outtakes and there is some dumb stuff in there. So thanks for coming to visit my channel. Is that how you say it? How do you say it? If you like creative stuff that has not been well thought out and is slightly frantic, then why not subscribe? Hit us a subscribe and a like. Don't hit notifications though, because who the hell needs any more notifications? You do not need more notifications. But a like and a subscribe and maybe a little cheeky comment would be nice. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Okay, here it is. Are you ready? Alf's drinking. Married. Is there a cooler thing than doing air quotes? Married. Oh, no, I've got another one. I'm getting married. I can't wink. How do I do this? I didn't have the mic on me either, so you didn't hear anything I said. Oh my god, my chair was up too high. No wonder my neck hurts.
Do you need to go for a walk, buddy? You go for a walk? You go for a walk, buddy?